You're listening to Wed Talks with Wed. I'm your host Vedangi from White Wave Events. We are here to talk all things weddings. So let's jump in. Today's episode is about wedding party, roles and responsibilities, and who does what. Let's dive in. During your wedding planning process, choosing who is part of your wedding party is very, very vital because everybody who you ask to be part of your wedding party have to be invested in the sense of time, in the sense of effort, and sometimes financially. Let's dive in and talk more about it and know who does what are the roles, what are the responsibilities, and how it can be made more fun, communicative, and less stressful. The groom can choose who the best man is going to be, who the groomsmen are. The responsibility on that side is making sure the groom is taken care on the wedding day. The bachelor party is planned and managed by the best man, by the groomsmen. You also want to talk with them about how the day is flowing, like what are some things they have to be present for, ready for on the day of, dress codes, anything that you are providing, you can communicate that in advance that these are the outfits we are providing, and then these are some dress codes for the other times, etc. So they know what kind of investment that they are getting into financially, time wise, and effort wise. Let's go to the bride side. The bride will now choose the maid of honor, the bridesmaids, and again, the expectations that you want to communicate. The maid of honor and the bridesmaids probably will be planning the bridal shower, the bachelorette party. The bride wants to probably tell what her vision is, what her expectations are, etc. Again, outfits are involved. Sometimes during the ceremony, you want all bridesmaids to wear a certain outfit. Probably you inform what color or the pattern you want it to be. Sometimes the brides themselves are getting them made and just giving it to them. Price, measurements, all these things are something that you want to consider before making that decision of you're doing it yourself or asking them to do it. And if you're asking them to do it, then they're on board for taking on that expense. If the reception dress code and setup is different, then you probably want to communicate what that dress code is going to be, etc. You want to communicate your timeline with them so that they know they're part of pictures, they're part of portraits, what is their time that they have to be ready for, what is the time that they are to be at the premises, at the venue, if they're checking into the hotel the night before because they're needed early in the morning, things like that. For bridesmaids and for your maid of honor, you also want to think about makeup, hairstyle, and draping needs. If at all they need that, then when you are hiring a makeup artist, you want to talk to that makeup artist about bringing more team members to cater to your maid of honor and your wedding party. You also want to make sure that your maid of honor and your bridesmaids, even your groomsmen, know that if they have to take care of some things on the day of, if you don't have a planner and a coordinator in place, there could be some things that you want to delegate to your maid of honor, your bridesmaids, your groomsmen, your best men, from rings to DIY setup to picking up the cake or picking up the steamer or some outfits from some place, or setting up a table, or just helping a guest during a certain time of the day, letting them know they're part of grand entrances, asking them what song they want to dance on, making sure that is communicated to your DJ, link is given. If they're performing during the reception, it could be a dance performance, it could be a speech, then letting them know in advance what the expectations are, how much time they have for the speech, how much time they have for the dance performance, anything that you want them to know not to do or to definitely do. Are some things you want to be in sync with them, communicate with them, and just be in touch a week in advance or a day in advance, and have a group made on WhatsApp or an email chain or a iMessage chain. It could be through the website, etc., to transfer as much information as you can with them and make it as smooth as possible with their help on the day of. Thank you for listening to our episode and stay tuned for our next episodes coming out every week.